We're back with Dream Daddy and we're finally going to start dating some dads. I don't know which one to start with though. I do plan to do the first date for every single one of them, and then I'll go down to 3 or 4 second dates and then decide on the final dad. At the end, it's going to just be based, I think, on how well I do in dates. So whoever I'm doing the best with overall will be the one that I'm going to do all 3 dates for. Although I do really love Craig, so I feel like I'm probably a little bit biased towards him, but I'm going to try and just do exactly what the numbers tell me to do. So now to decide who to start with. I'm kind of tempted to just start with, I'm going to start at the bottom, I think go right, just instead of doing the normal way that from Craig and then all the way to Joseph, I'm going to do it backwards. Start with Joseph and end with Craig, because I really do love Craig. Saving him for last. And just hope I do well with him, actually. So yeah, we'll start with Joseph. We'll do Joseph's date today. And then we'll just move through all the dads. Okay, let's see what Joseph likes. Joseph. Voted Maple Bay's #1 youth minister for 5 years running. Living in my hometown with my beautiful wife and our 4 amazing kids. If I'm not in church, you can catch me out on the open water, setting sail on the seas of adventure. I love playing guitar and crushing my kids at Candyland. Let's see. On a Friday night, you're most likely to lead the community in a fun mixer. If you had one thing to take with you, my 6-string. What are your turn-ons? My loving wife. Oh my god. Where do you want to be when you grow up? Ship captain. Favourite movie genre? Feel-good movies. Ideal date? A lovely night on the town with my wife. She doesn't leave home without the good book, okay. And he spends a lot of time thinking about how he can be a better man, husband and father. Okay, well, let's give Joseph Christensen a message and see what happens. Wow, this is taking a while to load. Okay. His family's a little weird, but Joseph seems cool. I should take him up on his offer to hang out. Wait, how do I hang out with a priest? I don't go to church. Should I be Jesus-y? I imagine Joseph's family staring at me as I fumble through some sort of prayer attempt. Maybe not too Jesus-y. I like smattering of Jesus. Will he want me to pray? Is he going to pray at me? Do I have to pray at him? Talking to Joseph, huh? Ah! Amanda, how many times have I told you not to sneak up on me like that? I selectively ignore it every time you do, Pops. Her eyes are a little puffy, almost as if she'd been crying. Hey, are you doing okay there, kiddo?
I'm fine.
Oh, of course. I'm fine.
Oh.
I just started thinking about how there were a bunch of people who still don't think aliens exist, and it's bumming me out. Like, space is so infinitely huge. Just because you can't conceive it doesn't mean it can't exist. And I understand the Fermi paradox, but to completely write off aliens? There's so much stuff we just don't know. I'll be okay. I'm glad.
Ah.
But aliens are definitely out there, and I hope they'll one day be my friends. Are you sure that's all you're upset about? If there's, anything going on, I just want you to know that I'm here for you. And I'll always be here for you. Whether you need a shoulder to cry on or a strong dad to go kick someone's butt, I'm only a phone call away. Thanks, Popsicle. I appreciate that. But I'm fine. Really. I'm unconvinced, but I'll stop badgering her about it. I'm sure she'll tell me when she's ready. Amanda looked over my shoulder at the screen. Joseph can't read your mind, If you want to talk, just message him. But I've never been friends with a priest before. What do I talk about? My favourite Bible passages? Ice cream socials? Car keys? First of all, he's a youth minister with a tattoo, not a priest. There's a difference.
Ugh.
You're overthinking it, Dad. Listen, just put it like this.
Dad.
Hello, neighbour. Thanks again for the invite to the barbecue. I'd love to hang out soon if you're not too busy. Isn't that a little too business casual? Fine. Give me the keyboard. I got this. Amanda focuses on the keys. Hi Joseph, it was great meeting you and your family. I'm still new around here, so if you'd like, I'd love to hang out and get to know you. See ya. The smiley is a nice touch. Almost immediately, I receive a response. What do you say? Hi Leaf, if you're not doing anything in a bit, the kids and I are baking treats for the church bake sale today and we'd love to have you over. It'll be a blast, so let me know. Joseph. Huh. That wasn't so bad. He uses a lot of exclamation points. I'm more concerned about him signing his name with a tilde. I'm willing to let it slide this time. I respond back. Sounds like fun. Tilde Leaf. Great! Come on by the house as soon as you're ready. We'll be here. Well, guess I'm doing this. Save a brownie for me? Promise you won't sneak up on me anymore? Amanda stares at me, unblinking. I don't make promises I can't keep. Real to a fault, Pops.
Dad.
And Dad, please don't be weird about the religion thing. Me? Weird? Never. I make the short walk over to Joseph's place. Don't be weird, Leaf. But what if they hang up a bunch of crosses? Or collect those little porcelain babies? My great-grandma collected them. It was horrible. I had to sleep in that room. What if they're all praying? Do they pray before dinner? During dinner? Over the porcelain babies? The door begins to creak open, a shadowy figure obscured on the other side. Who's there? Leaf? The door opens the rest of the way. It's Joseph Eldest. What's his name? Oh. Hey. Okay, what was his name? I think it was Chris. Or was it Christian? It wasn't Chris. Chris is the baby. It might be Christian. Are the twins Chris and Christy? Christian. Damn it! No! I should have just gone with my first instinct. Ugh. My memory is not as good as it used to be. It's Chris. Chris! Right, hi again. I'm Leaf. I know what your name is. Oh yeah, we met at the barbecue. How's the, Please don't say it. Jesus? Chris blinks slowly. Maybe he didn't hear that? You're weird. Is your dad... Before I finish, Chris walks into an adjacent room, leaving me in front of the open doorway. Home? This was a great first impression. For a moment, I wonder if I should just go in, further subjecting Joseph's family to my winning attitude and artful charisma. Mercifully, Joseph peeks his head around the corner. I'm assuming that's a typo, because otherwise it doesn't make sense. Leaf, you made it! Joseph approaches with his arms wide. I'm so glad you could come by. Are you ready to bake? I am not. I'm as ready as I'll ever be. That's the kind of semi-confidence I like to see in a baking assistant. Come on in.
Hey.
Joseph leads me into a bright, spacious home full of nautical knickknacks. This isn't what I imagined at all. It's actually pretty charming. I believe you've met Chris, who left you outside.
Oh.
Chris? Are you going to apologise? Oh, right. Sorry. I try to make eye contact with Chris, but he keeps looking away. He must be really shy. It's all right. Next time, just be a little more inviting to our guests, okay? Sure. Chris seems to relish the chance to escape the conversation and quickly vanishes to his room. Joseph turns to me apologetically. Don't take it personally. Chris likes to keep to himself. I mean, we didn't start off on the best foot in the world. Plus, being the eldest in a big family can't be easy. We try to cut him a little slack where we can. And here are the twins. Christy and Christy, say hello to Leaf. Hello, Father. Hello, Leaf. Kids, come on. Dial it back on the creepy twin shtick. Creepy twin shtick? Oh. Do we just go straight to baking or do we? Oh, let's let them have their fun. Can you two say, come play with us, Danny? Oh no. The twins stare up in unblinking unison. Come play with us, Danny. I don't know how that's meant to sound because I'm pretty sure I haven't seen this film that they're referencing. Joseph covers his mouth and looks away, but he's clearly holding back a big laugh. This is it. This is my Dad World Series. Okay, now say, please help us, Mothra. Please help us, Mothra. No, I can't take it. Joseph is trying his best not to break in front of his kids. The twins seem to be catching on and look eager to bust their dad. But can we keep it up? Something creepy or something obscure? I'm probably not going to know either, so I'm going to go obscure, why not? Now say, he who walks behind the rose. The twins tilt their heads in confusion. Uh-oh. Walks? He who behind some rose. The room is silent besides Joseph absolutely losing his mind. That last flub really sealed it. Children of the Corn. Really? Yeah, I wouldn't have. I don't know what that is from. I've heard of it, but is that not mainstream? I'm off my game something fierce today. Great job, guys. We're scary. I was very scared. Joseph can't take it anymore. Despite his quiet protestations, he's laughing pretty hard into his hand, and his kids giggle with him. The twins, obviously pleased with the new arsenal of spooky weapons, leave the room to terrorize the rest of the community. My work here is done. I'm going to be hearing those lines for weeks. Next time we hang out, I'll try to teach them some lines from The Thing. Alright, so it looks like we've got a bit of a troublemaker on our hands. You think you can out-trouble a career pro? I don't know about that. I'm suddenly interrupted by a loud crash from the kitchen. What now? That doesn't sound good. Christy? No one responds. Joseph furrows his brow and motions for me to stay where I am. Wait here a minute. Joseph rushes into the kitchen. I remember this with Amanda. Half of fatherhood is trying to keep your kids from finding creative ways to kill themselves, and he's got 4. Talk about worry. I take a seat on his surprisingly pristine couch and twiddle my thumbs. I think bookshelf. Or I could just... Let's examine the bookshelf. It's a pretty sturdy wooden bookshelf. It looks handmade. Did Joseph build this? There's a big stack of what look like travel magazines. Hyenas of the Serengeti, the underwater mysteries of the Antarctic, and on and on. Seems like Joseph really loves a good adventure. Unless this is a Mary thing. Who knows? Next to them are a couple of different Bibles. Looks like he's covering all the Bible bases. King James, New American Standard, the Bible for teens. He is a cool youth minister after all. On a higher shelf there are a bunch of old romance novels. Judging by the wine stains, these must be Mary's. The newest one looks like Hot Body Johnson, Sex Detective. The 8th installment in... Wait, this is a series? Coffee table, and then we'll go into the kitchen. I don't see the point of examining the floor. There's a couple cool knickknacks on the coffee table in front of me. Hey, a cross. Hey, another cross. This one looks a little different. And a 3rd cross. Unified design aesthetic. Smart choices. There's also a brass thing here. It looks like something a sailor would use to navigate with. I think they're called sextants. Heh. Sex. No, I will examine the floor. I'll examine everything. Have a good look around. Well, you have this many things. You have this many kids and things are bound to end up on the floor, no matter how hard you try to keep it clean. I spot a terrifying cloth doll that appears to have had both arms pulled off several times. It's been stitched back together a lot. Do you think that's this? The tag says C&C. Of course. I set that down and spot a houseplant. Hey, little guy. Keep being you, tiny houseplant. I spot one last thing on the floor next to the houseplant. It's a silver necklace. Wow, this looks expensive for something casually tossed on the floor. There's a story here. It's none of my business. It's been a while. I guess I should go in the kitchen and see what's up.
Oh.
I walk into the kitchen to find Joseph holding Christy in one arm. She seems a lot calmer than she was a minute ago. She doesn't actually look that scary here. They're mostly scary when they're together. She looks quite cute now. I raise an eyebrow at Joseph. The twins are a lot more manageable when they're separated. Where's Christian?
Oh, yeah.
He ran off. Christy dips a spoon into the brownie batter and gives it a taste. Dad, it's too sweet. You're too sweet. No, I'm not. You're so sweet you might have to water you down. With spiders. No, not spiders. Joseph begins tickling Christy with his free hand. Between the laughing and squirming, I don't know how he's got a hold of her, but that girl is locked in place. The man is a professional child wrangler. Christy fixes me with her best puppy dog eyes. Save me from the spiders! I'm gonna spoon duel the Spider King because that sounds awesome, even though, like, I tend to pick Renegade in a lot of games. But that sounds fun. I grab a wooden spoon and point it in Joseph's direction. Unhand her, foul beast! Okay, Leaf the Valiant, let's see what you've got. You may have defeated me at Tarantula Ridge, but now I have the upper hand. Joseph gently puts Christy down behind him. Have you come to squash me, knight, or have you merely fallen into my web? I'm no mere fly, Spider King. Now on guard. For a minute or so, Joseph and I mock duel with the two dumbest looking spoons in the room. Eventually, I strike a killing blow in the invisible heart between his arm and his body, and Joseph recoils in horror.
Oh.
Blast! I am defeated! You could never best me, Spider King, for I have the power of... I sneak a taste from the brownie batter. The magic? Oh man, that is way too sweet.
Yeah.
Christy begins jumping up and down excitedly. My hero! Christy hugs my leg before making a surprisingly fast exit.
Yeah.
Hey, wait, do you want to make brownies with us? Christy hesitates, then shakes her head no again. Sparkle Pony! Sparkle Pony? Joseph looks confused. You don't want to bake with Dad now? You want to play with Sparkle Pony? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, go. Before Joseph can even finish his sentence, Christy is out the door and down the hall. Ahead.
Yeah.
Joseph sighs deeply as he stares into the chocolate batter. He tastes it again, face twisting. And that is still way too sweet. So what made that crash?
Oh.
Egg beaters on linoleum floor?
Oh.
It's my new techno single. Still haven't thought of a B-side. Now we're both looking into the batter. It's got a sickly sheen of sugar and chocolate candies throughout, and I have a feeling Christy had something to do with it. We need a fresh start. Yeah, like I said, I'm not really a baker, but
Hey.
don't even sweat it. The bag came with instructions that have mysteriously vanished, along with my daughter. So we'll probably be fine. Probably. Yeah, probably. He certainly looks confident. All right, Leaf, you've baked a cake from a box before. Once. How hard could this be? Now grab a spoon and get ready to rock. Mario Batali, save me. Joseph and I set to work, cracking the eggs and mixing the things and then pouring the things according to how we assumed the back of the box would tell us to. Things go according to plan, and soon enough we have a solid batch of brownies.
Yeah.
Phew. Wait. Joseph has a little dot of batter on his nose. Wow, Leaf. Way to use those dad skills. I bet you've baked a few box mixes in your time. His nose. Joseph? All we have to do is bring these to the bake sale and voila! Duty done.
Oh.
Now, help me find Christy. Keep your eye out for a pony that sparkles. Joseph, hold still. What? Thumb in position. And
Oh.
Got it! Joseph's eyes go wide as I gently wipe the chocolate off his nose. Is he blushing? Oh, thanks. No problem. In less than a second, I've licked the batter off my finger. It's really good batter. We should find Christy. Yes, we should. Do that. Leave. Joseph quickly composes himself. All right, she can't be far. You take the delta position and I'll watch your 6. Do you even know what that means?
Wink.
Alpha Tango Sparkle. Roger, roger. Joseph starts making his way down the hall and calls back to me. Take the brownies and the rest of the stuff I baked earlier today while I get Christy. We'll meet you out by the car. Joseph, Christy and I arrive at the parking lot to find fold-out tables and pop-up tents already set up. Looks like the bake sale is already in full swing. Wow, this place is packed. Is this packed? There are a few people milling around. Must be a value pack. If you can count a city's population on your fingers and toes, this counts as packed. Point. Christy rockets out of the car and into the lot. Is she running on jet fuel? I want to sell brownies. Okay, let's get set up. I want to see Mom. She's down by the other row of tables helping out with another group. Want to go over there and tell her I said hi? Mom! Christy zips off immediately. Joseph seems unconcerned. Does she always run that fast? Yeah, and I can only catch her half the time. These knees aren't what they used to be. I remember when Amanda was her age. I couldn't get her to sit still for 5 seconds. Just already can't read. It's going well. Yep, great age to deal with.
Oh, yeah.
While Christy's gone, Joseph and I arrange all of our baked goods on the table and settle in. So, are we allowed to eat any of our own goods? Like 2 sentences I've not said properly in 2 sentences. So let's hope I can get through the rest of this. It's not a date, outing without messing up anymore. Look, if I don't see nothing, I don't say nothing. The man upstairs has strong feelings about snitches. Does he actually?
Yeah.
Joseph shrugs. He eats a brownie. It looks like some of the other stalls are selling drinks, little handmade crafts and other sweets. Whoa, someone brought a soft serve ice cream machine. I gesture to it. How are we supposed to compete with that?
Oh.
Please, this isn't my first time to the rodeo. The bake sale rodeo. There's actually no rodeo here, it's just a bake sale.
Oh.
I think you and I put together can make one pretty convincing argument for these brownies, don't you? Do I want to be really positive or I need to ease my fear? I mean, 2 brownies, why not? I reach for another brownie to stress eat my worries away. Oh, he probably doesn't like this. Joseph smacks my hand before I can grab it. Yeah, no, he didn't like that. I was just hungry. Focus, Leaf. Oops. It's not long before we have our first customers. Hey, dude. Hiya. Matt, Carmen Suter. Great to see you guys out here. Happy to support a good cause. Plus, as the owner and proprietor of the Coffee Spoon and nope, not making it through the rest of this. An establishment that specializes in baked goods, I have to scope out the competition. Joseph leans close to me. This guy knows his stuff. Stay on your toes. So, what recipe did you use for these brownies? Don't say you used the box recipe. Don't say you used the box recipe. I'm not going to say that because he told me not to. So we improvised, or it's just how Nana used to make. That sounds like it might actually be good. And improvised, really, if someone said I improvised this cake, I would not really feel great about eating it. Let me tell you a story, Matt. The way they made brownies in the old country? Yeah, that was all thanks to Grandma Wood. Travellers from far and wide would make the pilgrimage to her sleepy little town, simply to be amazed by her masterful use of chocolate. All that knowledge, all that experience, it was passed on to me.
Hey, dude.
Sure. Joseph leans over again to me. Oh my god, this is not going well. Lying is literally one of the 10 things we try not to do.
Hey.
Alright, we'll take 2. Actually, we'll take 3. I ring them up and high-five Joseph as our happy customers walk away.
Oh.
See, not so hard. Yeah, I'm hot off the good feelings from the last sale. Who's next? We sell brownies to a bunch of people I don't recognise, but who clearly know Joseph. Eventually, another familiar face pops up. Leaf! It's Brian.
Oh.
Close enough. Can we interest you two in any of our fine sweets and treats?
Hey.
You sure can. I bet I could eat 10 brownies. Must resist urge to be competitive. It's like, if I say I could eat 11, do you think he will then buy 12? Or do I just let him buy the 10? Guaranteed that. Yeah, I'm gonna let him. So we'll put you down for 10?
Hey.
Better make it just 2. Damn it! I've probably messed it up again. 1 for me and 1 for Daisy.
Oh.
Coming right up. You excited for youth group movie night, Daisy? Yeah, what's the movie?
Oh.
It's a surprise. Joseph leans over to me. It's The Fast and the Furious. Really?
Oh.
If you think about it, there's some heavy religious undertones. Joseph hands a baggie to Daisy.
Oh.
I made sure to give you guys the edges. Clearly the superior part of the brownie topography. Thanks, Joseph. Our 2 customers walk off with their purchases. Joseph and I survey our stock. These are selling pretty hot. At this rate, we'll have enough money to pay for a new paint job on the church pews in no time. Wait, what happened to the pews? Ernest spray painted his rapper alias onto them. Young Steinbach. I would have gone for Young Man in the Sea, but I can respect that. Speaking in ministerial terms, Ernest is hard to reach. In father terms, Ernest is kind of a turd. Being a cool youth minister seems like a lot of work.
Aye.
It is, but it's worth it.
Oh.
Although, sometimes I wish... Never mind. What? It's kind of silly, but... Do you ever wish you could just drop everything and go lounge around on a beach somewhere in the tropics, drink fruity blended beverages, fall asleep on a hammock, you know, basically live out a Jimmy Buffett song? Joseph, I think about this every single day of my life. My dream is to live in Margaritaville.
Oh.
One day, my friend, one day we'll be on island time. We make a couple more sales to some more church patrons. Everything seems to be going smoothly. Off in the distance, I spot my old buddy Craig.
Oh.
Craig!
Hey.
He's going to be a hard sell. Craig's a fitness man. I think he comes to these bake sales to test himself, to see if he has the resolve to refuse processed sugar.
Oh.
Are you sure you're ready for this? We go way back. I got this. Craig jogs up to the table with Briar and Hazel in tow. They're each finishing an ice cream cone, so it's unlikely we're going to sell them brownies too. Probably won't be able to sell to the baby. She's impossible to read. It all comes down to Craig.
Oh.
Hey, bros! Hi, Uncle Joseph. Hi, Amanda's dad.
Oh.
Would you be interested in one of our delicious homemade brownies? I don't know. You can't spell time without die. I think let's go for nostalgia. That might work. Remember that? Hey, Craig, when we were freshmen, remember how our next door neighbours pranked us by switching out our laundry detergent with dish soap? Wow, this is going well. S's are not coming out of my mouth today. And how the washing machine exploded with suds. And then we decided to get back at them by baking brownies for them, but sprinkling high-intensity hot sauce into the mix, and then we watched them cry after each ate. I would feel bad, but we had to clean up the laundry room ourselves. Anyway, these brownies are like that, but without the hot sauce. Maybe you should get one more, for old time's sake.
I don't know.
Craig thinks for a second. Well, the girls just won a game. You know what? We'll take one for each of us. Even River?
Oh.
I'll eat hers.
Oh.
Yes! Finally some actual progress. Finally something he approves of. You've got yourself a deal. The day winds down and we're pretty much out of items to sell. Everyone starts packing up. Christy eventually comes back and immediately falls asleep in Joseph's folding chair. I don't know who this is. Boxed Mix, huh?
Come on.
That's Mary. Mary saunters up to us. She looks like she'd rather be anywhere else than here. Oh, hi, honey. Yep, they're selling like hotcakes. Which is... Actually, they're just brownies. Cute. And boring and safe. Hey, Mary. Mary's eyes dart over to me. What's the rookie doing here?
Yeah.
I was just hoping to introduce Leaf to the rest of the community. Uh-huh. You get a load of this freak show? What? Weird folk is all. Holier than thou types. Don't you think, Leaf? Mary?
Come on.
Let the kid answer the question. Should have a brownie in your mouth so you can't talk. They seem nice. Well, that's the polite answer, so... Yeah, they all seem like they're really excited to help out the church. That's pretty cool, I guess.
Yeah.
Mary, can we talk about this later?
Ugh.
Oh, am I embarrassing you in front of your new friend? Joseph doesn't respond, trying his hardest to keep his cool.
Huh?
Can we please talk about this later? Sure thing, honey bear. Mary turns her attention to me. Hand over the cash. Jesus, I'm not trying to rob you. I'm in charge of the funds here. I hand over the cash we've made. It feels like a hefty wad, if I may say so myself. Thanks. Now give me your wallet. What?
Hey.
Give me your wallet. You think this church is going to fix itself?
Oh.
Mary? I'm kidding. I'll work on the whole... Oh, I missed the sorry, which kind of changes the whole context of that line. Sorry, I'll work on the whole pretending to be happy thing. Mary leans in and whispers to me. He's really good at it. Mary walks off without saying goodbye. Yeesh. I'm really sorry about that. Brownies fix everything. This brownie will alleviate the situation. I take a brownie and split it in half, offering it to Joseph. He takes it. We eat. How's that feel? Better. You ready to head out? Joseph and I load the folding tables back into my car. Christy nods off the moment Joseph straps her into the car seat.
Yeah.
I drop Joseph off in front of his house. A small yawn sneaks out of me. Looks like I tuckered you out, huh? I'm a sleepy dad. I think I might finally be crashing from all the sugar. I won't keep you up then. Thanks for helping out today. Happy to do it. Also happy to eat brownies. Well, next time I promise we'll do something a bit more exciting and a bit less free labour. And I'm very sorry about the whole thing with Mary. You shouldn't have had to see that. It's fine, really. I know, but first hangout domestic problems aren't a good look. You barely know me. Let me make it up to you next time. It won't be Margaritaville, but we'll do something fun. Promise? I smile. I'd like that. Oh, and one last thing. Joseph tosses a cling-wrapped brownie through the window. It hits me in the face, but I'm able to catch it. It's the last one. You earned it. Joseph, please don't leave me alone with this brownie. Nope, too late. I'm already walking away. But, bye. Joseph walks up to his home. He waves at me before carrying Christy inside. Well, looks like it's just you and me, brownie. No, I've got to save the brownie because I promised one to Amanda. I'm going to be a good dad. I pocket the brownie. This might come in handy down the road. I step inside to find Amanda doing homework on the couch. Hey, Father Unit. Hi, child that I'm required by law to care for. How's homework? It's really fun and educational. Really? How long have you known me for? Right. How was the bake sale? Good? I think I really could have made a good life for myself as a brownie salesman. Glad to hear it. So what? Were there any extra brownies, or did you maybe sneak one? Or I think for a moment I realised that I still have the brownie that Joseph gave me. This would probably do better in someone else's stomach than mine. Heads up! Wait! I hurl the brownie towards Amanda. It hits the wall behind her and falls on the ground. Wow. As bad as throwing as I actually am in real life. Nice throw. She scoops it up and smiles at me. Thanks, Pops. Hey, if you're not going to bed anytime soon, would you be game for some real shark hunters of Orange County? I thought the last hunter got eaten by a shark. He did. I sit down next to her and cozy up with the blanket. Awesome. Aw. That was cute. Oh, take complete. Hello. How did I do? I know I did some things he wasn't happy with. Hey! Well, that's not bad. And he said it was a great date. I just heard him. So, I was clearly weakest at baking. But, so, yeah. Okay, rank A. That's pretty good. I'm happy with that. I guess I'll click to continue. I don't know what happens next. Oh, I got an achievement. What does that mean? Oh, I must have dated him last time I played and I forgot. Well, okay. While I'm doing my afternoon word jumbles, I hear the mail truck pull through the cul-de-sac. I wonder if we got any coupons today. The nice mail person slides a couple letters and a large yellow envelope through the slot. It takes a couple of tries for them to get it in. Hey, my coupons! I take a closer look at the large yellow envelope. I lightly knock on Amanda's door. She probably has headphones on. Amanda? She yells through the door. What? I have something for you. I'm kind of busy right now. Can you come back later? Okay, just thought you'd want this big old envelope we got from HIA. Immediately, Amanda pushes her door open. Horn Institute for the Arts? I mean, if you're busy, I can come back.
Yeah.
Father, please. I hand her the envelope, which she tears open with her teeth. That's probably bad for your teeth. She doesn't seem to hear me and spits out a piece of envelope. She pulls out a letter and unfolds it. And the suspense is killing me. This is her dream school. Amanda's face is unreadable. I can't believe this. Oh, honey, it's okay if you didn't... I got in! Oh! I got in! Amanda tosses the letter aside and gives me a big hug. Congrats, sweetie, that's amazing. I'm so proud of you. She pulls away and looks at the letter again. Oh my god, I really can't believe I got in. Well, of course you got in. You're a great student. You nailed that interview and your photography is incredible.
Oh.
Wait, Dad. I know this one's really expensive and it's so far away. I think for a moment. HIA was one of the more expensive schools that Amanda applied to, but I know she's had her heart set on it for the longest time. It'll be tough, but we're gonna make it work. Really? Of course. Amanda hugs me again. Thanks, Dad. Okay, sweetie, we're celebrating tonight. Dinner, your choice, wherever you want.
Yeah.
Wherever? Amanda and I walk along the bayside, tearing into our foil-wrapped burritos from a nearby food truck. You could have chosen anywhere in Maple Bay. Cost was not a determining factor. Please, Dad, you know I'm a simple gal. Just give me a Rito with a view. I can't say I'm mad. Amanda and I sit on a patch of grass and watch ships sail lazily through the bay. And the dorms are right near a bunch of cafes and there are all these galleries nearby and there's a discount if you bring your student ID and... Amanda, slow down. You're gonna choke on your burrito. I know, I'm just excited. Did I mention that students get their own studio space once they're seniors and we get all the professional photo editing software for free? It's nice to see Amanda so enthusiastic about HIA, but I wish she wouldn't do it between bites of her burrito. I thought I taught her to chew with her mouth closed. I wonder who my roommate's gonna be. You take a survey online and they match you with someone with a similar major and interests? I bet we're gonna be best friends. Craig and I were. A good roommate can be a lifelong friend. But don't even get me started on bad roommates. Oh no. I'm just kidding, we didn't have a bad roommate. Our only other roommate was a puppy that Craig brought home one night. We spent a semester fabricating a story about our new foreign exchange student who had a really bad cough that sounded exactly like a dog's bark.
Huh.
Carl ruled. Ooh, they let you have animals in the dorms if you get a note saying you need one. I bet I could forge one. I think I'd get a rabbit, or maybe a snake, or maybe both. Would the snake eat the rabbit though? Oh boy, I think I'll leave all that up to you. She's so excited. I don't want to disappoint her, but I need to be real for a second. So, you know I had that talk with Mr. Vega? He didn't tell you about the dumpster fire, did he? What? No.
Huh?
I don't want to put a damper on the good news, but I need you to knock it out of the park these last few months of school, okay? If you really want to go to Horns, we need that scholarship money. I know you can do it. Okay. I promise I'll try harder. I pat her on the back. Think you can handle a 14-hour drive to come home for the holidays? There's going to be some treacherous ice roads to cross. And don't even get me started on the paranormal occurrences. Well, it'll be worth it if I get to see you. My eyes immediately well up with tears. Oh, Dad, don't cry. Sorry, I'm just very, very proud of you. You're all grown up now and you're such a good person, and I hope you know how important you are to me. Dad, stop. You're going to make me cry too. It's too late, honey. It's happening. Dad, I can't get tears in my burrito. It's going to make it taste sad. I pull Amanda in for a hug and kiss her on the forehead. Love you, kiddo.
Huh.
Love you too, Pops. Oh, this game makes me like really emotional in the dad
You've got dads.
daughter scenes. Okay, so I've dated Joseph, and now we're back on the dad book. We're gonna stop there for today. But next we'll be going out with Hugo, which I've never done, definitely. I think the last time I played, I did the first dates of maybe... I definitely went on Craig's, possibly Robert's. I don't remember. It's been a long time. But I definitely haven't dated Hugo before. So we'll do that next. See what happens. And I hope you enjoyed this episode and that you're not too hungry, because I am, and I'm really craving a brownie right now. See you next time.